I have a lot of clients that call me that need phase 1 or phase 2 environmental assessments. Often they need to refinance a property, or they're in the process of transitioning the ownership of that property. And often those individuals that need that information are the financial institutions themselves. During the activities for the phase 1 environmental assessment, we do a thorough background investigation of the property. We look at aerial photographs. We look at lots of regulatory databases to make sure that any information that might be a concern that would be a liability for the buyer needs to know that ahead of the sale so that they can quantify that and weigh the risk whether they want to purchase that property or not. During the phase 2, we go investigate those recognized environmental concerns, such as if we found an area where there was a suspected spill, then we might go in under a written scope of work approved by the client, and we would take soil samples from that location, often drilling a boring down to the groundwater, and sometimes installing groundwater monitor wells and taking a suite of sample analyses of the groundwater in order to determine if it's been impacted and the water quality of the groundwater itself. When the client has a phase 1 and or the phase 2 environmental assessments conducted on a property that they purchase, they have completed the due diligence that is required under the CERCLA Act. There are a lot of people that have been doing phase 1s out there, in particular phase 1s. More professional certification is required for phase 2, but a lot of people that are performing the phase 1 environmental assessments are not highly qualified for what they're doing. And when you consider the liability for conducting a due diligence and missing or not understanding what the liabilities are on that property, you really want to hire somebody that's highly qualified. Everybody that performs phase 1s and phase 2s at SAGE are highly qualified professionals and engineers.